Let's adjust the day and date on this quartz watch. This is my reference. This is where I want to go. Tuesday 30th, 2 p.m. What I want to do first is pull the crown until I adjust the hour. So one pull, just a fingernail. This is going to be the adjustment for the day and the date. One fingernail. If I pull it again, usually the watch will stop, especially the quartz one, the watch will stop, and this is the position for adjusting the time. On the watches that have day or day date, never turn the hours backwards, always clockwise. So what I'm going to do now is just rotate this way to advance the hour. And what I want to do, you can also do it like this. By the way, this is a position where you can no longer pull the crown out. So I'm going to pass by 12 and I want to see the date day shifting. So let's just go a little bit faster. Go slower around the 11 actually, and see if it shifts. It will either shift the day date or not. I'm explaining this in a moment. Okay, so it didn't shift. It means this is 12 noon, 12 in the middle of the day. What I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate it one more time full. Go slowly. Right now it's 9 p.m., 10 p.m. in the evening. It's 11. And now my day and date will shift. You will see in a moment what I want to do. It depends on the watch. Some watches will shift right at 12, sometimes at 1 a.m. in the morning. So the day did change. And now I should have the date did change, and now the day did change as well. At this moment, I'm going to advance the watch at 6. So right now it's in the early morning hours. So let's just advance the thing to 6 and stop it there. 6 a.m. I'm going to go to the day date adjusting position. So maybe just push the crown all the way in and just insert the fingernail gently. It's not always easy to find this position, but it's really just very little, just before the hour position. Okay, so it's just a small gap here. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I want to put it to Tuesday 30th. I'm actually going to put it to Monday 29th, the day and the date before this, the actual date. So for the date, let's just hope for the camera to focus. I want, so it's a Tuesday. Now for the day on these watches, I will rotate this way. For the date, I will rotate exactly the opposite way. So let's just put it to Monday and just rotate. It's actually it has two languages, so this is another language, but I just want to advance to Monday. So let's just go a little bit faster. Try not to go too fast with the days of the week. The mechanism is not always that great, and never actually you cannot go reverse, but so I won't go. I will go to stop at Monday. That's it. I stop there. Now for the date, I want to go to 29, so I have to go all the way, and I'm going to rotate the other way, the opposite of the day. It's just the same position but the opposite way. Okay, so need to go to 29th, go a little bit faster, but better not to go too fast with these things which have plastic gears perhaps inside, so just careful. So 29, better stay with me. And by the way, these watches do not recognize that your month has only 29 days or 30 days. So if your month has 30 days and the watch will go to 31st, all you have to do, adjust manually and move one extra day to the first. You will need to adjust it almost every month because of this. These are not intelligent watches, so need to stop at 29, 28, 27, it's tiny, 28, 29, okay? I want to show you a slightly different mechanism, and it's important to find out if your watch is like this one, which I'm going to show you now, or like the quartz one. This one is automatic mechanical. Notice I put it at 6 a.m. and the day and the date work almost the same way as the other watch, except you must not do full turns in either way. You will see how it works. Watch the crown and watch, I'm going to change the day. So watch how the crown is moving. I'm moving it very slowly. I stop there and I release it and it shifts the day. Again, watch the crown movement. I stop it at the moment where the day is no longer visible. And I go back. That's how you advance the day. And if you are wondering about the day, it's in English or the other language, basically if you want it in English, you just set it to English. It's going to advance only in English. If you want it on the other language, you leave it there at the other language and it's going to advance on the other language only. So watch the crown movement, do not force, you just move it until the display is blank and it's advancing to the other. Actually, if you want, you can try to force a little bit at this point, keep rotating, you feel it's feeling its stock. So don't force at this point, you may damage the gear, just release it and it goes there. And for the date, it's exactly the same way, it's just the reverse, just like the other watch, except watch what I'm doing now. I will rotate until it feels a bit of resistance. And it did shift, I'm going to release. I come back, rotate, it did shift to the next day, I release. Watch the crown movement. I keep it there, I release. So I don't continue the full turn, that's very important. And obviously this is going to be much slower to advance than the other watch. Yeah, the mechanism is not very, it's old, obviously it has some wear on it. Sometimes you may get a bit of dirt on the gears at one specific location. It may prevent it for advancing with the crown, and the crown again is at the first position just like the other watch. So if you cannot adjust the date with the crown, my suggestion is simply advance the hour past 12, 24 hours, and it will advance the gears, and the date will move to the next day. This is just another way to advance them if you cannot adjust at some point the date with the crown. That's perhaps maybe there's a bit of dirt into the gears at a certain location. But keep in mind, you want to identify if your watch is like this one or like the other one. I'm not sure if this is proper to mechanical watches or to quartz. Perhaps I'm not that specialist into this. Just try to figure out which way your watch is being adjusted so you don't force the mechanism. Now, we are Monday 29, one day before this day, the actual date, and we are at 6 a.m. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the crown for time, or if you want, hour adjustment, just one more pull. And again, always on these watches with date, always only clockwise. If you pass the time, go another 24 hours clockwise. And so it's Monday 29, 6 a.m. This is yesterday. 6 a.m. is going to turn to yesterday noon. the date will not change. We are going to go slightly faster. Okay, it's yesterday 9 p.m., 10, 11 p.m., yesterday midnight. The date is changing. On this watch, the day is changing a little bit later, at around 1. So right now it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and my time right now it's about 2 p.m. So 2 a.m. I need to go. Let's wait for the camera to focus. These are a.m. morning hours, but I want to go to 2 p.m. Observe that it doesn't change anything. And I'm going to stop at 2 p.m. or if you want 3 p.m. it doesn't matter, just my time right now. Let's just say 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. so you can see the numbers. And that's my total adjustment I'm not sure how many, 8 hours from now is going to be today midnight. Is going to shift to Wednesday 31st, tomorrow day and date. That's how you adjust these little things. Okay, thanks for watching.